To speak English language, we need to learn tenses. So tenses are the basics for English grammar. So there are three types of tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. So present tense, the actions which are going on now, the సో ప్రస్తుతం జరుగుతున్నటువంటి విషయాలు we speak in present tense. And past tense, the actions which are completed, the completed actions we speak in past tense. The actions which will happen in the future, that we speak in the future tense. Now I explain you the present tense, the first one, simple present tense. Let me discuss with examples the sentences how to form in the simple present tense. Simple present tense. In simple present tense, we usually use the present form of the verb. The structure of simple present tense we see now: subject plus verb 1 plus object. Verb 1, it is the present form of the verb. So one example, the pronoun with I as a subject, I do work. I do work. I is here subject and do is the present form of the verb do, and work is the object. I do work. I do homework. This is the present tense form. I do, నేను చేస్తాను. The work I do, నేను చేస్తాను. I do work. We practice now in the simple present tense. Interrogative sentence. How to form interrogative sentence in simple present tense, and the affirmative sentence. Let me see the interrogative sentence in the simple present tense, which starts with do. Which starts with do. Do, I do. Do I do work? Do I do work? నేను వర్క్ చేస్తానా? Do I do work? The answer we may reply yes. You do work. మీరు వర్క్ చేస్తారు. The question number 1, I do work. It's yes, you do work. One more question. Do you go to temple? Do you go to temple? See the question which starts with do, the pronoun you, and present form of the verb, and object is temple, to temple. So do you go to temple? The answer we reply for this yes. Do you go to temple? మీరు టెంపుల్కు వెళతారా? మీరు టెంపుల్కు వెళ్తారా? Yes. I go to temple. Yes, I go to temple. Similarly, so do you go to temple? Do you go to market? We can change the object place according to the situation. Do you go to market? Do you go to Hyderabad? Do you go to village? In this way, we speak with the verb go. Action word, it is a go. Go ante velluta. So, do you go to temple? Do you go to village? Do you go to village? Do you go to Hyderabad? Do you go to market? Do you go to school? We speak like this in the simple present tense. The negative sentence, the answer, suppose if you don't want to go to temple, then we say that I don't go to temple. I don't go to temple. We say here, I do not. I do not go to temple. Do not short form don't. I don't go to temple. I don't go to temple. నేను టెంపుల్కు వెళ్ళను. I don't go to temple. Similarly, I don't go to market. నేను మార్కెట్కు వెళ్ళను. I don't go to school. నేను స్కూల్కు వెళ్ళను. I go to school regularly. నేను రోజు స్కూల్కు వెళ్తాను. I go to school regularly. I go to market weekly once. వారానికి ఒక్కరోజు నేను మార్కెట్కి వెళ్తాను. I go to market weekly once. So, do you go? We can also change the pronoun here. Do we go? Do they go? Do they go? వాళ్ళు వెళ్తున్నారా? Do they go to temple? Do we go to temple? Do they go? These are the pronouns. We can also change the pronouns. So, do you, do we, do I, do they go? Do they go to temple? వాళ్ళు టెంపుల్కి వెళ్తారా? ఎస్, దే గో టు టెంపుల్. దే గో టు టెంపుల్. అదే వాళ్ళు టెంపుల్కి వెళ్ళారనుకోండి, నెగటివ్ సెంటెన్స్, దే డు నాట్ గో టు టెంపుల్. షార్ట్లీ, దే డోంట్ గో టు టెంపుల్. దిస్ వే we speak in the simple present tense. And the pronouns third person singulars, he, she, it, and any name. In the simple present tense, there is a small change in the verbs. We add s or es to the verb in the present tense. Let me see the question. Does she take? Does she take things? Does she take things? The variation, the pronouns for I, you, and we, they, we start the question with do. But the pronouns of she, he, it, third person singulars, that it starts with does. Es is added for the verb in the question. So, do, if the verb is ending with o, we add es. Does she take things? Similarly, does he take things? Here it is a present form of the verb take. This is main verb. The action word here, take. Take, తీసుకోవడం. ఆమె తీసుకుంటుందా? ఆమె వస్తువులు తీసుకుంటుందా? The main verb is take. ఆమె వస్తువులు తీసుకుంటుందా? అదర్వైజ్ అతడు వస్తువులు తీసుకుంటాడా? Does he take? Does he take things? Does it take things? Does Ramu take things? In this way, we form the question. Now the answer, yes, she takes. See, this does, which is added as a s. She takes. Action word in the answer, the action word take, which is added s. Whereas here we do not add any s or es for the action word. For the pronouns of I, you, we, they, we write the verb 1 as it is. I do work. But here she takes, does, she does, she does work. In the answer, does she do? The question is, does she do work? Does she do work? Yes, she does the work. For that question, does she do work? In this sentence, what is the main verb? Main verb is do. Cheyuta. The question it is here, does she do work? Ame pani chestunda. Yes, she does the work. She does the work. Ame pani chestundi. Does she do the work? She does the work. Does she do the work? Yes, she does the work. Ame pani chestundi. We can change the pronoun to speak in third person singulars. She, in place of she, if we take he, does he take things? Yes, he takes. He takes things. అతడు వస్తువులు తీసుకుంటాడు. He takes things. Does she do the work? ఆమె పని చేస్తుందా? Yes. Does he do the work? అతడు పని చేస్తాడా? Yes, he does the work. అతడు పని చేస్తాడు. Similarly, some more examples. Let me see. Does it work? Does it work? Work. See, does it work? It refers to anything. You may be having mobile or TV, any computer. So we ask, does it work? Adi pani chestunda? Does it work? Yes, it works. Answer enti, it works. Adi pani chestundi. Does it work? Yes, it works. Adi pani chestundi. Does it work? Yes, it works. The negative sentences, she takes things. The negative sentence, to form negative sentence, she doesn't take. Observe here, in the negative sentence, we added the word, negative word, doesn't, does not. She does not take. But here in the positive sentence, we added s to the take. But this s, it is written here in the negative sentence as does not. So we write only take without s, without adding s to the main verb. We write here. So she doesn't take things. The second example, she does the work. ఆమె పని చేస్తుంది. నెగటివ్ సెంటెన్స్, నో, she doesn't do the work. ఆమె పని చెయ్యదు. She doesn't do the work. We add here, she doesn't do the work. ఆమె పని చెయ్యదు. So does it work? Yes, it works. The negative sentence, it does not work. No, it doesn't work. Adi pani cheyyadu. So up to now we have seen the examples of simple present tense. The once again, the simple present tense, the structure of simple present tense, subject plus the present verb and object. Here I do work. Similarly, he he does the work. The pronouns. I do work and you do work, we do work, they do work. It's a structure of simple present tense with the present form of the verb. And the negative interrogative sentence, it starts with the do, I, and main verb do. Do I do work? Answer, you do work. The negative question here we can add, you don't do work, మీరు పని చెయ్యరు. You don't do work, మీరు పని చెయ్యొద్దు. You don't do work, మీరు పని చెయ్యొద్దు, మీరు పని చెయ్యరు. One more question, do you go to school temple? మీరు టెంపుల్కు వెళుతున్నారా? Yes, I go to temple. The negative, I don't go to temple. This is with the pronouns of I, we, you, and they. It starts with the question, it starts with do. And for the pronouns of she, he, it, third person singulars, and any name of the place, name of the thing, they starts with does. The question starts with does. So up to now we have seen that simple present tense. Simple present tense. In this simple present tense, we usually use the words sentences of historical things. The sun rises, universal things. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west, universal thing. The Charminar is in Hyderabad. Charminar is in Hyderabad. It's a historical thing. And likes, I like mango. I like mango. She likes mango. She likes mango, or he likes mango. Likes, dislikes, also it is used in the simple present tense. And even regular actions, రోజువారీ కార్యక్రమాలు. So I teeth my brush every day. I go to school every day. Everyday actions, daily, regularly, regular actions, and everyday actions also used in simple present tense. So thank you.